Good afternoon. My name is Sean Hall, and I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland. I'd like to start off by expressing gratitude for this opportunity to further my education beyond the bounds of financial restraints. I'm here with one purpose and one purpose only, to convey to you all how what I thought of as my worst life failure at the time turned into what I know now as the best thing to have happened to me. For my middle school years, I attended Ernest Everett Just Middle School. During that time, lots of emphasis was placed on the high school programs you were accepted into, based on your test scores, grades, and extracurricular activities, arguably a parallel to the college admissions process in high school. For 12-year-old me, Eleanor Roosevelt High School was the place I thought I was meant to be. Their science and technology program had blown me out of the water. Their test scores were closest to meeting state standards, and when the time came for decisions to release, needless to say, I was shaking in my boots. I'd even set up my phone to record my reaction. Mom and Grandma on each of my shoulders, I clicked the link that would decide my future for the next 4 years. Seconds later, the disappointment that filled the room was so heavy it felt like we had summoned an elephant in the room, pun intended. Unfortunately, I'd been denied acceptance and had to attend my neighborhood school in the upcoming fall. For the months that followed my decision, I had mindlessly moped around in an attempt to cope with how I felt like I failed myself. That is, until fall came around, and I was officially enrolled as a student at Charles Herbert Flowers High School. At first, I had no clue what kind of community I was entering, and I didn't want to find out. But that changed quickly. I'd almost instantly came to the realization that experiencing Flowers High School absolutely trumps any preconception that I had involving test scores or any other silly statistic that only looks good on paper. I was able to get a head start on my college education and began early dual enrollment. I could take college classes for high school for cybersecurity and finish my high school credits super early. But what most significantly shifted my mindset while attending this school was the immersion of culture of my people. Flowers High School's demographics is pretty much hovers around a 90% Black population. So I was surrounded by nothing but ambitious, knowledge-hungry scholars that looked just like me. I became a member of the National Society of Black Engineers, whose mission is to increase the number of culturally responsible Black engineers who excel academically, succeed professionally, and positively impact the community. This alone was transformative to my psyche as a young Black man, and the immersion in cultural heritage was profoundly empowering. Remembering how I almost didn't have this opportunity makes me cringe at the thought of what I'd be without it. Thanks to the bitter rejection I faced back in middle school, I'm now equipped with the knowledge, confidence, and community support needed to navigate the challenges of education and beyond. So, once again, I thank you for your consideration, as there's nothing more important to me than walking the path my ancestors paved for me, as there was a time where someone who looked like me physically could not further themselves educationally as I am doing right now.